With hosted voice from Eagle Broadband, you're in control of the futures for your business phone line. We provide the ring you love to hear. Eagle Broadband, our community connected.
Glad to see you're back.
These are my favorite shorts, and I have no idea what I got on them.
It's just peanut butter. We can get that out.
Master Cleaners in Hayes offers a variety of services including dry cleaning, alterations, laundry, tuxedo rentals, and free pickup and delivery.
There are a lot of qualities that make up a Forged and Fire champion, but more than anything, it probably takes...
We're back.
Yes!
Woo! To the Forge.
Come on the show, they said. Forge. Press.
Fifth. Finish.
Forged in Fire is back with all new episodes, Wednesdays at 9 on History.
This is Gerard Welbrock inviting you to join me for Tiger Talk. The program airs Monday evenings at 6 on Tiger Radio Mix 103, but you can also catch it on Eagle Cable Channel 14 and 614, Tuesday mornings at 10 and Tuesday evenings at 7, and of course always online at HaysPost.com. We record the program at Horizon Appliance and Mattress at 1501 East 27th and Hayes, so join us for Tiger Talk on the Tiger Sports Network.
I hope that you've signed on for some action because you're going to get it.
Conservation is a global support to the heroes on the front line.
You can love the outdoors and live a healthy lifestyle. And that's the message I try to get out there all the time.
Diane ain't much of a living boy.
Outdoor Channel. We're wild about adventure.
Have you considered the value that quality video content can bring to your business? Mid-America Productions can provide professional visual media to effectively engage your target audience. We're a full-service video production company serving Salina and surrounding regions for over 35 years. Whether you need videos for promotion, sales, training, fundraising, or other purposes, our experienced team can deliver for you. Find us online at mapvideo.net. That's mapvideo.net.
High school sports on Eagle TV, brought to you by Service Master Clean. From the major accidents to the minor incidents, Service Master Clean of Hayes, Corey, Pam, and the entire staff support the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Insurance planning, insurance for the way you work and live, for business, home, and family. Value the price, remember the service. Insurance planning, IPI Financial Services, and AgPro Crop Insurance. Thirsties. Before or after the game, the best place for a hungry family, team, or individual is on North Vine in Hayes. It's Thirsties Brew Pub and Grill. Check out their all-time favorites and new items on the menu too. Patty Bacon Rind Appraising, the lead provider of real estate valuations for the mortgage lending marketplace. With many years of experience, they have a proven track record. Contact Patty Bacon Rind today. Next Tech Wireless. They are the avid supporters of local high school athletic programs and have sponsored numerous high school events. They are committed to serving the communities they're in. Steel Fabrications. At Steel Fabrications, they know how to do it right. They also support local school athletes in all they do. Paul Wurtenberger Construction. Designing and building residential and commercial. Building dreams for over 30 years. Paul Wurtenberger Construction. TMP Marion Alumni. Through the dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP Marion. McDonald's of Hayes, Russell, and Waukene. A great place to go for you or the team on your way home from the game. McDonald's, supporting local academic and sporting activities. Hayes Chevrolet. They have a huge selection of brand new Chevy cars, trucks, vans, SUVs, and a great selection of pre-owned vehicles. See them online at HayesChevrolet.com. NCK Tech. No matter what life you're trying to create, NCK Tech is here to help build a strong foundation. They are the local supporter of community events. Classic Quality Body Shop. They've been serving customers for over 33 years, so you know they have to be doing something right. Classic Quality Body Shop. Phase 2. always supporting local athletics. If you need quick printing of logos or designs on shirts, Phase 2 can handle any of your requests. They have you covered. At Phase 2, Leon's Welding. Welding, fabrication, sandblasting, powder coating, even a fleet of mobile welding trucks. Supporting local school activities for over 30 years. Leon's Welding and Fabrication. Eagle Broadband. Eagle Broadband is your trusted internet, TV, and phone provider. They offer many scalable, forward-thinking solutions such as commercial services, managed IT, and marketing solutions for businesses of all sizes. Eagle Broadband.
With hosted voice from Eagle Broadband, you're in control of the futures for your business phone line. We provide the ring you love to hear. Eagle Broadband, our community connected.
Welcome to Colby Community Building as the Hayes High Indians get set to take on the Scott City Beavers in the first round of the boys' side of the 35th Annual Orange and Black Classic. Already one winner on the boys' side over from the high school as Pine Creek, Colorado beats the Hutchinson Salt Hawks. I'm Dustin Armbruster along with Joel at the KFIX studio, and up top here at the community building for HayesPost.com is Gabe. We are apologizing in advance. We are experiencing some connection issues on trying to get the games streamed. The uniform update is brought to you by Phase 2, Hayes High, home white Adidas uniforms, maroon numbers, maroon lettering, all in gold, trimmed in gold. Scott City, dark blue uniforms, Rollins uniforms with white numbers, white lettering, a light blue trim. Uniform update brought to you by Phase 2. Big thanks to Phase 2 for providing game day apparel for our broadcast. Quick turnaround and ready to help your team. Phase 2 next to Big D's Rental in Hayes. Hayes High will go right to left. Jumping is Dylan Reuter. He'll jump against 6'1" Evan Smith. The tip is up and won by the Hayes High Indians. 4-4 Scott City, 6-2 Hayes High on a 5-game winning streak. Here's Dalen Swartz against Scott City's zone to start the game. Jason Cranwitter will pull it out, recognizing the zone, and set up the offense. To Kiefer, to Cranwitter, thought about a long three to TJ Nunnery, the team's leading scorer. To Cranwitter, looking low post, gives it to Kiefer on the right wing, goes into the baseline, skip pass to TJ Nunnery, left corner, drives the baseline, gets contact to Reuter, extra pass, Kiefer, wide open three, good! Good ball movement by the Hayes High Indians. Carson Kiefer with the three-pointer, and Hayes High knocks in their opening possession 30 seconds in. Good look for the Indians, very patient with the basketball, worked it around to the right, then left, and back to the right again. Here's Parker Gooden, a 6'1" senior, wearing a a brace on his left shoulder that wraps all the way around his body to the right side. Now to Jackson Lewis, right corner for Evan Smith. Indians man-man defense. Smith 10.5 points a game, throws to Gooden inside, lost the basketball, stolen by TJ Nunnery. Scott City averaging 12 turnovers a game, Hayes High at 13. Here's Kiefer right side where he just hit that three-pointer. Doesn't trigger this time. Minute 10 in, Hayes High up 3-0 in the first quarter. Kiefer again on that right side. Some orange and black shoes this afternoon to Dylan Reuter, baseline to TJ Nunnery, steps back, fires a three and knocks it in. TJ Nunnery knocks in a three, and the Indians 2 for 2 beyond the arc, 6-0. Hayes High, a minute and a half into the contest. Parker Gooden with the basketball, out to Yeager, a deep three is no good. Good box out by Cranowitter, and Kiefer ends up with the rebound. Hayes High on the run, right to left, Kiefer to Cranowitter, one of the three, then his pass is rejected, but right back to him, to Kiefer. Back onto the right side, no look pass to Swartz. Left side Nunnery fakes the three, drives, lays it up, and it rolls out. No good, boy, it rolled all the way around and missed. Parker Gooden with the rebound, and here comes Yeager, 16.5 a game. Driving, stopping, got away with the travel. No, he didn't. There it is. Second turnover for Scott City. Yeager, 16.5 points a game. 6-foot senior has the green light to shoot from wherever, whenever. He missed a deep one and now turned it over. 6-0 Hayes High, 2 minutes in. Scott City is 0 for 1 from the field. Hayes High, 2 of 3. The one they missed was at the rim. They've hit a couple of threes. Kiefer, skip past Cranowitter. Wide open three against the zone. That one's too strong. Rebound tipped. Dylan Reuter comes down with it. His putback no good. And a foul on Dalen Swartz going over the back of Evan Smith. And the foul on Dalen, the first of the game for either team. 5:38 to go first quarter. Hayes up 6-0, but they've had 2 opportunities here to take the lead. They've missed 3 shots in that time. Here's a ball thrown right side off a screen to Jackson Lewis. Misses a three, and TJ Nunnery goes up to get the rebound. TJ wants to run down the middle of the floor, between the legs, behind the back, between the legs. Now to Kiefer. Pump fake on a three. Will slow it down. He hit one there from a moment ago. Didn't like the feel of that one. Gives it out to Cranowitter as Scott City switches up to a more of a 1-1-3 looking zone. Kiefer launches a three and misses, and the rebound comes down to Blaine Culp. So the Indians 3 chances to build on a 6-0 lead, but they miss 4 shots in that time. This is Parker Gooden backing his man in. Gives it to Smith on the right side. Excuse me, that is Lewis. Now into Smith. Ball poked away. TJ Nunnery comes away with the steal. Nunnery leads a 3-on-4 break. Has an advantage. Gets bumped. Gets to the rim. And he's fouled on the floor before the shot. First Scott City foul is called against Parker Gooden. Here comes Jordan Dale into the ball game. 5'10 sophomore, 2 points, 1 rebound per ball game. 8th game of the year. Swartz and Kiefer out, so that means Jace Lindenberger is in as well. 6'5 sophomore, 7 points, 4.5 rebounds. Here is Cranowitter out to Dale. Dale back to Cranowitter. Indians up 6-0, but they've missed their last 4 shots. Reuter to TJ Nunnery, launches a three that is short off his hand, and the rebound comes down to Hunter Yeager. Indians' 4th opportunity, up 6-0, and they've missed 5 shots after nailing their first 2 3-pointers of the game. 1 from Kiefer and 1 from Nunnery, and now a foul on Jordan Dale. His first, team's second, 6-0. Hayes High has held Scott City to 2 shots. They're 0 for 2. Lots of threes attempted against the zone of Scott City. Ronald Weathers is 6'4 sophomore checks in, and then Yeager gets left all alone and buries a three, and just like that, it's 6-3. Hayes High had 4 opportunities, went 0 for 5 on field goals in that time, and Scott City scores for the first time at the 4:15 mark of the first quarter. Scott City 2-3 zone. Here's Cranowitter, left side. Jordan Dale holds it above his head against that zone. Looks for a skip pass, gives it back out to Cranowitter. Cranowitter, no look to Lindenberger, to Reuter. Backside to Dale, catches, can't shoot. Out to Cranowitter, pump fake on a three. Drives, stops, bounce pass back out to Dale. Dale wants to drive, gets in the lane, skip past Nunnery, pump fake on a three, gets to the baseline, out to Reuter. Reuter drives at 6'10", inside to Lindenberger, lays it up and scores. That is a lot of ball movement, and Lindenberger gets his first 2 points of the ball game. 8-3. Hayes High up by 5, 3.5 to go in the quarter. Ball inside, shot blocked by Reuter, and he takes the ball away as well. Here comes Hayes High up by 5, right to left. Nunnery in front of the Scott City cheerleaders to Dale. Takes a pass left, now left to Cranowitter. One left-handed dribble to Dale on the right side. Rotates onto the right sideline then for Nunnery, and the Indians will bring it out reset. To Cranowitter for 3. Good. Jason Cranowitter's 9th 3 of the year, 3rd 3 of the quarter for Hayes High, 11-3 Hayes High, as the Indians slowed it down and found Cranowitter wide open with 3 minutes to go in this first quarter. Indians on their biggest lead of the game at 8. Here's Weathers with the basketball, throws right side. Parker Gooden misses a 3, and TJ Nunnery comes down with the second board. Indians have a 5-on-4 advantage. Nunnery down the lane, gets fouled. He attacks Harrison King, a 6'1 junior who's into the game for the first time, and picks up the foul. 2 fouls on each team now, as Swartz is in for Reuter and Kiefer in for Cranowitter. The inbound, Hayes High got it into Lindenberger, who was driving, and then he got tripped up, knocked down to a knee for the Indians' first turnover. That was a chance to make it a double-digit lead for the first time. Hayes High, 4 of 9 shooting. They missed 5 shots while up 6-0. Scott City's only basket, a Hunter Yeager 3 when he got wide open, and TJ Nunnery is all over Yeager wherever he goes. He'd been in the locker room with him as he was getting ready. Yeager thought about a 30-foot 3. Doesn't trigger, now calls for a screen. Ronald Weathers came to the free throw line, got the ball knocked away. That's off of Scott City. Oh, it'll stay with the Beavers. We had a good look at it. Should have been Hayes High basketball. Indian basketball brought to you by Jeter Law Firm, High Plains Roofing, and Hayes K-Lawn. 2:10 to go first quarter. Hayes up 11-3, inbound to the backcourt for Harrison King, 6'1 junior, 2 points, 3 rebounds a ball game to Evan Smith on the left wing, and a pass stolen. TJ Nunnery took it away, and that's a foul on Scott City. TJ Nunnery took it away. Foul on Yeager. May have stopped the dunk. And Hunter Yeager's first foul is the team's 3rd, Scott City's 4th turnover of the ball game. A second chance for Hayes High to take their first double-digit lead against this Beaver zone. Here is Dalen Swartz past the 3-point line to Jordan Dale. Trying to work a high-low with Lindenberger. Swartz drives out to Kiefer. He'll drive into the lane. Lay it off to Lindenberger. Lays it up and misses through contact. Rebound tipped about. Lindenberger got it. One dribble. Put back good. Jace Lindenberger with 4, and Lindenberger was dropping bodies on the floor to get it. 13-3. Hayes High up by 10. A minute and a half to go in the opening quarter. This is King driving, shooting, and missing. Rebound is tipped by Lindenberger, and it's grabbed by Dale. Lindenberger on the other end, lays it up and scores on the assist from Carson Kiefer. Lindenberger with 6 off the bench. 15-3, the Hayes High Indians lead is up to 12 with a minute 10 to go in the first quarter. Ball left corner, Yeager, wide open 3, swish. He's got all 6 of their points on a pair of 3s that he got wide open on. Stops a Hayes High 9-0 run just inside a minute to go in the first quarter. Here's Kiefer driving, being fouled on the baseline by Jackson Lewis. 4th foul on Scott City, 1st on Lewis. And the inbound on the baseline for Carson Kiefer. 48 seconds to go, first quarter. Hayes up 15-6. Inbound to Dalen Swartz. Pump fake, lays it up on the drive. No good, left it short. And then I think Dalen's going to be called for a foul, his second. 2 rebounding fouls on Dalen, but you ask Dalen, he knows he should have put the original shot in. He has 2 of the Indians' 3 fouls, and Dalen's a high-energy player, and fortunately 3 of the last 4 games, that high energy has got him into foul trouble. 15-6, Hayes High Hayes High's up by 9. They've led by as many as 12. Here's Yeager off a double screen, gets picked up by Reuter. Yeager averaging 16.5 a game. The 6-foot senior headed to the Shrine Bowl this summer. His dad was elected to the Shrine Bowl back in '91. Drives to the right, hands off to Smith. Smith out to Yeager again. Yeager with 20 on the clock, guarded by Dylan Reuter. Got by him, pulls up from 14 and misses twice off the rim. Rebound comes down into the hands of Carson Kiefer. Kiefer with 10 seconds on the clock, up the left sideline, backs it out, gets it to Lindenberger. High low to Reuter, shoots, scores. Reuter with his first two, 17-6, Indians by 11, and that's the end of the first quarter. Hayes High up by 11 after one from Colby at the Orange and Black Classic on the Hayes High Sports Network.
Glad to see you're back.
These are my favorite shorts, and I have no idea what I got on them.
It's just peanut butter. We can get that out.
Master Cleaners in Hayes offers a variety of services including dry cleaning, alterations, laundry, tuxedo rentals, and free pickup and delivery.
This is Eagle TV.
Hayes High with a 17-6 lead after the first quarter over Scott City at the 35th Annual Orange and Black Classic. Dustin Armbruster with you on the Hayes High Sports Network, 96.9 KFIX Plainville Hayes and HayesPost.com. Here's a feed to Scott City in the post to Jackson Lewis to start the second quarter. Passes out of it, misses a shot, but an offensive rebound comes down to Josh Rosine, a 6-foot junior in for the first time, out to Yeager, who misses a three, and Lindenberger comes down with the rebound. Scott City just 2 of 10 from the field. Here's Cranwitter, who has a three. Out to Kiefer, skip pass to Dale, wide open three. That's in and out, no good. Rebound Reuter at 6'10", couldn't go back up with it. Got it to Lindenberger, who puts it up and in. And the Hayes High Indians, sophomore off the bench with 8 points and a chance at a 3-point play. Boy, Jace, ever since that Liberal game, has just exploded. That is the second foul on Hunter Yeager. Free throw up by Lindenberger is good. And how about his free throw shooting? Jace has now made 13 of his last 15 free throws. 87% since starting the season, 2 of 6. That's the first free throw of the game, 20-6. Hayes High is up by 14. Here's Rosine with the basketball, gives it out middle of the floor to Jackson Lewis, and now Scott City playing without their leading scorer, Yeager, at 16.5 a game. He has all 6 of their points in this one. Rosine back out to Jackson Lewis, a 6-foot senior who's averaging 14 a game. Right side to Parker Gooden. Gooden driving, double team, passes out, jumper from 15, no good, and Dylan Reuter comes down with a rebound, and he's fouled. The foul was against Josh Rosine, his first, team's 6th. That is Reuter's 4th rebound of the game. 6:55 to go, second quarter. Indians up 20-6. Jumped out to a quick 6-0 lead. The closest this game was 3-0 and 6-3. Scott City still in a zone. Blaine Culp back in for the Beavers. Ball left side, Cranwitter thought about a deep three, not going to shoot. Skip pass to Dale. Dale looks baseline, instead gives it to Kiefer. No look pass to Reuter. A touch pass to Lindenberger, who missed, got the ball back. Now in some trouble, steps through, shoots and scores. Lindenberger with 11 of Hayes High's 22 points. His career high is 18, by the way, and he is quickly working towards that. Indians up by 16. This is a 16-3 run since it was 6-3. Hayes High had missed 5 shots, and ever since then they are on target. Here's Parker Gooden backing Kiefer down, turns around, shoots, misses. Rebound Evan Smith. He can't shoot inside. Gets it out on the left wing to Weathers, who is fouled. 2 Indians in the area, and it's called on Jace Lindenberger, who has matched his jersey number in points so far. He'll check out. Brock Loomis is in. 6'1" senior's 15th career game, 6th this season. And TJ Nunnery back in as well. I did not see Jordan Dale checked out. 22-6, Hayes High by 16. This is their largest lead of the game. A drive by Lewis into the right corner then for King. Back to Lewis, inside Smith, can't shoot against a double team, and then Reuter almost got a takeaway. Saved by Harrison King. Left side, Parker Gooden drives, shoots, and scores. Parker Gooden with his first points, 22-8. Kiefer wants to push against the zone. Can't. Comes back out to TJ Nunnery out near midcourt here at Colby Community Building where the JUCO plays. High school plays some of their games here. New community building coming close to the college in the next year or so. Here's Brock Loomis against the zone in the corner. Thought about an over-the-top pass. Now jump pass to Kiefer. Kiefer across the gym. Nope, to Cranowiter. No-look pass to Reuter. Then Reuter threw it away. Tried a no-look. Just the Indians' second turnover. Here's Parker Gooden up the left side. Now to the right side. Stops and spins over left wing to Harrison King. King wants to set up the offense. Almost threw it away. Got it to Smith. A 15-footer. No good. And a nice box out by Reuter on his fifth rebound of the game. To Kiefer. Driving and an offensive foul called on Kiefer. Well, he crossed over. His defender just fell down. Kiefer's first foul. The team's fifth on the Indians' now third turnover.
You're right. You missed it. You're right.
Kiefer, Nunnery, along with Loomis, Reuter, and Cranowiter in the game. 22-8. Hayes High has outscored Scott City 5-2 in the second quarter after a 17-6 advantage in the first. Some weave action against the man-to-man defense by Scott City. They threw it away. Well, what goes around comes around for these two teams, I guess. Both teams tried no-look passes. Both teams missed no-look passes. 22-8, Hayes High up by 14. Kiefer on the right side got this thing started with a three. Here's Reuter pulling up from 14 and knocking it in. Nice shot from Dillon. He's got 4 in the game. 24-18. The Indians back up by 6 once again. Just over 4 minutes remaining in the second quarter. Here is Jackson Lewis trying to drive, lost his balance, goes down to the ground to get the basketball, and then gets it out to Blaine Culp. Culp, a right-handed dribble. Now crossover, down the lane, reverse layup. Good move by Culp as he scores. Averages 4 a game, gets half of it right there, 24-10. 3:45 to go, second quarter. Here's Kiefer against the zone at the point. Lobs it backside, and Nunnery trying to throw it down with the dunk. Missed. Reuter offensive rebound is fouled and will shoot 2. Well, against the zone, they tried the alley-oop dunk. Nunnery actually got bumped pretty good. And the foul is called against Parker Gooden, his second. Reuter's 6th rebound of the game already, halfway to a career high. Free throw by Reuter is good. That's a good sign. Just 33% on the year. He's made a 15-foot jumper and now a free throw. 25-10. Reuter scored the Indians' last 3 points. Chase Lindenberger will check in if the free throw's good. Cranowiter and Kiefer out. Jordan Dale and Dalen Swartz back in. Dalen with those 2 fouls. Hasn't gotten a point or a rebound. Both of his fouls are on rebound attempts. Reuter knocks in the free throw, has 6, 4 in a row for the Indians. And it's 26-10. Indians lead back to 16 once again. 3:40 to go in the second quarter. Indian basketball brought to you by Radine Designs, Adams Brown, Barron & Ball, and USD 489. Here's a drive by Yeager back in, fouled, and the jump shot won't go. And Brock Loomis just kind of slaps his hands, knows he did it. First free throws for Scott City coming up. You know that Scott City couldn't keep Yeager out long. He picked up that second foul, but now he has to come into the ball game with his team trailing by 16. Yeager's free throw, no good. An 85% free throw shooter, 22 of 26. He shoots right about 30%, 33% on his three-pointers this year. Free throw up and good. 7 for Yeager. He had all 6 of their first quarter points. 26-11, Indians by 15. 3:20 to go, second quarter. Nunnery right side for Dalen Swartz. Dalen to Loomis, and ball knocked into the backcourt. It goes out of bounds, stays with Hayes High. 3:15 to go, second quarter. Indians by 15. They've never trailed in this game. Jumped out 6-0 and then made it 6-3. did Scott City, but Hayes High then went on a 9-0 run. Here's Brock Loomis attempting a left sideline three that's no good. Rebound is brought down by Culp. Scott City wanted a foul on the rebounds. Back the other way is Lewis. Stopped on the baseline, got it out to Yeager. Yeager throws back to Lewis on that right sideline in front of the Hayes High bench. A drive, he stopped, out to Culp on the right wing. Thought about a three to Lewis. Pump fake, Lewis 12 of 42 on three, so he will shoot him. Off to Culp. Culp back to Lewis. Right corner three, no good, and the rebound comes down to TJ Nunnery. Indians with an advantage. One-handed pass, tipped to Swartz, lays it up and scores. Dalen Swartz with his first 2 points, 28-11. Indians up by 17, their largest lead of this first half. Smith over left side for Yeager, a pair of threes in the game and a free throw for his 7 points. Right side for Jackson Lewis. Lewis looks for a post, but the Indians post players playing really well in this game, not allowing Scott City, whose tallest player is 6'1", to get anything inside. They did bring in Ronald Weathers at 6'4" for a little bit, but he didn't play for long. Ball right side for Culp. Bounce pass to Yeager. A shot blocked by TJ Nunnery, but he fouled him too. TJ's first foul, and 2 free throws coming up for Hunter Yeager. Hit 23 in a game earlier this year, his career high 25. And he also averages 4 assists a ball game while averaging those 16.5 points. Makes the first of 2 free throws, 28-12. Minute 52 to go in the half. Carson Kiefer, Jason Cranwitter in for Brock Loomis and Jordan Dale. Jordan and Brock and some of those other guys that get a few minutes here and there. If you can provide good minutes for this team as they continue to get better, it can really give this team an advantage. Second free throw misses. It's on the floor, and Swartz has 3 players around him. Jump ball goes to Hayes High. So give Dalen the rebound with 1:48 to go in the second quarter. Hayes High shooting 11 of 22 from the field. Scott City just 4 of 16. 28-12, Hayes up by 16 with a minute 40 to go second quarter. Cranwitter against Scott City's now man-to-man defense. Ball left side, Swartz. He gives it to Kiefer. Kiefer off a screen. Thought about a pull-up three. Instead inside to Swartz. Turns, shoots, misses through contact. Rebound, Lindenberger lays it up and scores. Lindenberger with 13 points and 4 rebounds in the game. 30-12, Indians are up by 18. And a foul against Hayes High. TJ Nunnery just picked up his second, and a 1-and-1 for Yeager, who just made 1 of 2 again. Free throw by Hunter Yeager. The front end of the 1-and-1 is good. Yeager with 8 of his team's now 13 points. He's gone 1 of 2 each time from the stripe. This free throw is up and good. 9 for Yeager. It has been a tough-earned 9 points. 30-14, Hayes by 16. They led by 18 just a moment ago. Here's Kiefer over on the right side. Had a little blood cleaned up and has some tape around his right knee. As the defense backs off of him, shoots a three that's long. Lindenberger tried to run it down in the corner, but it goes out of bounds to Scott City. And Scott City, for the first time in this game, can score on back-to-back possessions without Hayes High scoring in between. Inside a minute to go second quarter, Hayes up 30-14. Scott City averages 59 points a game, but Indian defense has been excellent. Now Cranwitter pokes the ball away, loose on the floor. Kiefer got it, then he lost it out of bounds, and it goes to Scott City. Indians were off and running for one of about 3 players who were going to try to dunk that. Here's Yeager with it for Scott City, picked up by Cranwitter now. Underhands a pass to Lewis. They'll switch off on that and then give it to Culp. Right side Yeager, underneath wide open is Weathers, who turns around and scores. 30-16, first time Scott City scores back-to-back. 30 seconds to go in the half. Cranwitter right side in front of the Scott City cheerleaders. Stands on the Colby Trojan. Drives, hangs, misses. Rebound out of bounds to Scott City. And now Scott City can score on 3 straight possessions. 13 seconds to go in the half. Here's Yeager. Underhands a pass to Rosine. Down to 8. Ball corner for Lewis. Down to 7. Lewis into the lane. Stops out to Yeager. Fires a 3 with 3 seconds to go. Misses. Lindenberger with the rebound, and that will be the half. And a good half for the Hayes High Indians. 30-16, Hayes High up over the Scott City Beavers from the 35th Annual Orange and Black Classic on the Hayes High Sports Network.
High school sports on Eagle TV, brought to you by Service Master Clean. From the major accidents to the minor incidents, Service Master Clean of Hayes, Corey, Pam, and the entire staff support the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Insurance planning, insurance for the way you work and live, for business, home, and family. Value the price, remember the service. Insurance planning, IPI Financial Services, and AgPro Crop Insurance. Thirsties. Before or after the game, the best place for a hungry family, team, or individual is on North Vine in Hayes. It's Thirsties Brew Pub and Grill. Check out their all-time favorites and new items on the menu too. Patty Bacon Rind Appraising, the lead provider of real estate valuations for the mortgage lending marketplace. With many years of experience, they have a proven track record. Contact Patty Bacon Rind today. Next Tech Wireless. They are the avid supporters of local high school athletic programs and have sponsored numerous high school events. They are committed to serving the communities they're in. Steel Fabrications. At Steel Fabrications, they know how to do it right. They also support local school athletes in all they do. Paul Wurtenberger Construction. Designing and building residential and commercial. Building dreams for over 30 years. Paul Wurtenberger Construction. TMP Marion Alumni. Through the dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP Marion. McDonald's of Hayes, Russell, and Waukene. A great place to go for you or the team on your way home from the game. McDonald's, supporting local academic and sporting activities. Hayes Chevrolet. They have a huge selection of brand new Chevy cars, trucks, vans, SUVs, and a great selection of pre-owned vehicles. See them online at hayeschevrolet.com. NCK Tech. No matter what life you're trying to create, NCK Tech is here to help build a strong foundation. They are the local supporter of community events. Classic Quality Body Shop. They've been serving customers for over 33 years, so you know they have to be doing something right. Classic Quality Body Shop. Phase 2, always supporting local athletics. If you need quick printing of logos or designs on shirts, Phase 2 can handle any of your requests. They have you covered. At Phase 2, Leon's Welding. Welding, fabrication, sandblasting, powder coating, even a fleet of mobile welding trucks. Supporting local school activities for over 30 years. Leon's Welding and Fabrication. Eagle Broadband. Eagle Broadband is your trusted internet, TV, and phone provider. They offer many scalable, forward-thinking solutions such as commercial services, managed IT, and marketing solutions for businesses of all sizes. Eagle Broadband.
With hosted voice from Eagle Broadband, you're in control of the futures for your business phone line. We provide the ring you love to hear. Eagle Broadband, our community connected.
Glad to see you're back.
These are my favorite shorts, and I have no idea what I got on them.
It's just peanut butter. We can get that out.
Master Cleaners in Hayes offers a variety of services including dry cleaning, alterations, laundry, tuxedo rentals, and free pickup and delivery.
There are a lot of qualities that make up a Forged and Fire champion, but more than anything, it probably takes...
We're back.
Yes!
To the Forge.
Come on the show, they said. Forge. Press.
Fit. Finish.
is back with all new episodes Wednesdays at 9 on History.
This is Gerard Welbrock inviting you to join me for Tiger Talk. The program airs Monday evenings at 6 on Tiger Radio Mix 103, but you can also catch it on Eagle Cable Channel 14 and 614, Tuesday mornings at 10 and Tuesday evenings at 7, and of course always online at HaysPost.com. We record the program at Horizon Appliance and Mattress at 1501 East 27th and Hayes, so join us for Tiger Talk on the Tiger Sports Network.
I hope that you've signed on for some action because you're going to get it.
Conservation is a global support to the heroes on the front line.
You can love the outdoors and live a healthy lifestyle. And that's the message I try to get out there all the time.
Diane ain't much of a living boy.
Outdoor Channel. We're wild about adventure.
Have you considered the value that quality video content can bring to your business? Mid-America Productions can provide professional visual media to effectively engage your target audience. We're a full-service video production company serving Salina and surrounding regions for over 35 years. Whether you need videos for promotion, sales, training, fundraising, or other purposes, our experienced team can deliver for you. Find us online at mapvideo.net. That's mapvideo.net.
High school sports on Eagle TV, brought to you by Service Master Clean. From the major accidents to the minor incidents, Service Master Clean of Hayes, Corey, Pam, and the entire staff support the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Insurance planning, insurance for the way you work and live, for business, home, and family. Value the price, remember the service. Insurance planning, IPI Financial Services, and AgPro Crop Insurance. Thirsties. Before or after the game, the best place for a hungry family, team, or individual is on North Vine in Hayes. It's Thirsties Brew Pub and Grill. Check out their all-time favorites and new items on the menu too. Patty Bacon Rind Appraising, the lead provider of real estate valuations for the mortgage lending marketplace. With many years of experience, they have a proven track record. Contact Patty Bacon Rind today. Next Tech Wireless. They are the avid supporters of local high school athletic programs and have sponsored numerous high school events. They are committed to serving the communities they're in. Steel Fabrications. At Steel Fabrications, they know how to do it right. They also support local school athletes in all they do. Paul Wurtenberger Construction. Designing and building residential and commercial. Building dreams for over 30 years. Paul Wurtenberger Construction. TMP Marion Alumni. Through the dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP Marion. McDonald's of Hayes, Russell, and Waukene. A great place to go for you or the team on your way home from the game. McDonald's, supporting local academic and sporting activities. Hayes Chevrolet. They have a huge selection of brand new Chevy cars, trucks, vans, SUVs, and a great selection of pre-owned vehicles. See them online at HayesChevrolet.com. NCK Tech. No matter what life you're trying to create, NCK Tech is here to help build a strong foundation. They are the local supporter of community events. Classic Quality Body Shop. They've been serving customers for over 33 years, so you know they have to be doing something right. Classic Quality Body Shop. Phase 2, always supporting local athletics. If you need quick printing of logos or designs on shirts, Phase 2 can handle any of your requests. They have you covered. At Phase 2, Leon's Welding. Welding, fabrication, sandblasting, powder coating, even a fleet of mobile welding trucks. Supporting local school activities for over 30 years. Leon's Welding and Fabrication. Eagle Broadband. Eagle Broadband is your trusted internet, TV, and phone provider. They offer many scalable, forward-thinking solutions such as commercial services, managed IT, and marketing solutions for businesses of all sizes. Eagle Broadband.
With hosted voice from Eagle Broadband, you're in control of the futures for your business phone line. We provide the ring you love to hear. Eagle Broadband, our community connected.
Glad to see you're back.
These are my favorite shorts, and I have no idea what I got on them.
It's just peanut butter. We can get that out.
On that. So we are trying to get that issue resolved, and we'll certainly try to have it done for tomorrow's action here from the 35th Orange and Black Classic. It'll be Scott City basketball. Hayes High a 9-0 first quarter run, and then really turned that into an even bigger 16-3 run, and they find themselves up going into the second half by 14. They have led by as many as 18, 30-12. Here's Parker Gooden, turnaround jumper is rolling off, no good. Carson Kiefer with a nice box out, and Hayes High has the basketball. Kiefer left to right, slow left-handed dribble, will go between the legs, switch to the right hand. Scott City back to zone around the left side. Here's TJ Nunnery, hit a first half three for all of his points, and the Indians throw it away. Hayes High's fourth turnover, and then Kiefer stripped it back away. Scott City's sixth turnover. It's a 2-on-4 break, no numbers there, so Kiefer will slow it down. No look pass backside, and the Indians two bad passes to open up half number two, the Indians' fifth turnover of the game. Now left side, Evan Smith drives baseline, shot blocked by Dylan Reuter, and the rebound comes down to Carson Kiefer. Now the Indians do have numbers. Here is Swartz stopping, skip past Nunnery, and TJ will set up the offense in the middle of the floor. Right side, Carson Kiefer lobs a baseline for Dylan Reuter, immediately double teamed out to Nunnery. Extra pass, Cranowitter doesn't shoot to the baseline, and then all the way back around to Carson Kiefer. Indians got a couple of good looks but turned them away. Here is Cranowitter on the left side in front of the Hayes High cheerleaders, and Hayes High being patient with the basketball, up by 14, no scoring, a minute and a half into half number two. Here is Dylan Reuter to a cutting Swartz, pump fake and scores. 4 points for Swartz. That is a nice, patient possession for the Hayes High Indians, whose lead is back at 16 in this game. And now the ball locked and stolen away, and then Kiefer gets pushed down to the ground, and it's Hayes High basketball. The foul is on Parker Gooden, his third, and he already knows that he's coming to the Scott City bench. Ronald Weathers in, a 6'4 sophomore, 2 first half points, 5 points, 4 rebounds this year. Here is Cranowitter, Nunnery, then left side, Kiefer against the zone. Indians can reestablish a large lead of 18 with a three. It makes it 19. Here's Reuter, left side, Kiefer passes up the three, drives, reverse layup. It bounced on the rim 3 times and missed, and Ronald Weathers comes down with the rebound. It was a good move, hit the backboard, bounced on the rim 3 times, and then hopped off. Ball left side, Harrison King, a right-handed dribble to the middle of the lane against Swartz. Stops about 10 feet from the basket to a cutting Colby, who throws up a wild shot, and Kiefer with a 6th rebound, 2 off of his career high. 32-16, Hayes by 16. Another chance to increase to their largest lead of the game. Here's Swartz, up and under, wild shot, misses, but Dylan Reuter tips it back in one motion. Reuter with 8 points, 7 rebounds. Indians up by 18, 34-16. Yeager in transition fires a 3, misses, and Reuter with an 8th rebound. 5 off of his career high. Here's Nunnery wanting to drive, no look pass to Swartz, baseline jumper from 8 feet, misses, and Jackson Lewis comes down with the rebound. Right shot just didn't go in. We've seen Dalen make those on several occasions. 5 minutes to go, third quarter. Hayes High with a 34-16 lead. Here is Yeager against Nunnery inside, missed the shot, left it short, and the rebound comes down to Dalen Swartz. Hayes High has outscored Scott City 4-0 in the 3.5 minutes of this quarter, and Hayes High travels. Indians' 6th turnover. They had 3 the entire first half. 1 in the first quarter, 2 in the second quarter, now 3 in just about 3 minutes. Cranowitter outs, Kiefer outs, Lindenberger and Dale in. Nunnery, Swartz, Reuter all remain. 4:40 to go, third quarter, 34-16. Another good defensive effort by the Indians. Stymies a Scott City team who hasn't scored yet in this quarter. It took them 3 minutes and 3 minutes and 45 seconds to score in quarter number 1. Here's Weathers with the basketball on the left sideline. Sister plays on the Scott City girls team, and a pass tipped and stolen. 7th Scott City turnover. Dale up ahead to Nunnery. Transition 3, doesn't shoot. Rotates the ball around to Swartz. Swartz into the corner for Reuter. Dillon's going to launch a 3. Airballed it, left it long, and the rebound comes down to Jackson Lewis. Indians now 3 of 10 on threes. Here's a pass that is stolen by Linenberger. Ends up in a jump ball that goes to Hayes High. Scott City's 8th turnover. Very little scoring in this quarter. 4-0 in favor of Hayes High. Hayes High is 2 of 6 shooting in this quarter. Scott City 0 of 6 shooting in this quarter. Here's Dale. Bounce pass out to Nunnery.
One more look.
Scott City is 5 of 24 from the field. Swartz, an over-the-top pass against the zone to Dale. Gives it up to TJ Nunnery. Nunnery middle of the floor, and Scott City is just sitting back in a 2-3 zone most of this game. Here is Swartz on the left side to Linenberger on the post. Linenberger out to Nunnery. Nunnery slashes to the basket, misses. Reuter put back, misses, got it again, scores. Dylan Reuter 10 points and now 10 rebounds, his second double-double of his career and season. And now Dale reaches in and steals the basketball away from Sawyer Stevens. Dale had Yeager almost steal it, so he slows down. Up ahead to Swartz. Swartz looks backside instead over the middle. It goes in the left side Nunnery. Back to Dale. Right side Swartz. Inside Linenberger spins, lays it up and scores. Linenberger's first points of the second half. He has 15, 38 to 16. The Indians' lead is at 22. They have started the second half on an 8-0 run, and Scott City wants a timeout. 2:49 to go, third quarter, and Hayes High carving up the zone that last time, working it left to right several times and let Jace Linenberger get deep position on that right block, and it was just a spin and layup. Indians getting 15 from Linenberger. Dylan Reuter now unofficially double-double, 10 points, 10 rebounds. Had one earlier this year, a second one tonight, coming off a game in Garden City where he had just 1 point and 2 rebounds. And maybe that's the biggest threat of this Hayes High Indian defense is it doesn't really matter who the post guy is doing the work, but it's usually 2 of the 3 between Jace Linenberger, Dalen Swartz, and Dylan Reuter. Tonight, or this afternoon, Dalen 4 points, 2 rebounds, but the other 2 post guys, Dylan 10 points, 10 rebounds, Jace Linenberger 15 points, 5 rebounds. On Friday in Garden City, Dylan was 1.2 rebounds. Dalen had 13 points, 10 rebounds, and Jace Linenberger 9 points, 5 rebounds. So it's not the same post guy every night, and Hayes High is taking advantage of it. Indian basketball is brought to you by Shelter Insurance Agent Dustin Shoemaker, Hayes High Athletic Booster Club, and Classic Quality Body Shop. Out of the Scott City timeout, here is Hunter Yeager with the ball. Comes off a screen to the left, fires up a jumper over Cranowitter and misses, and a rebound comes down to Jace Linenberger. Scott City 0 for 7 shooting in the third quarter and scoreless in the third. Again, they drop back to a zone. Here is Kiefer in the middle of the floor. Hand check, dribbles out to the middle of the court, onto the left wing, then for Dale. Back out to Kiefer. Couple of sophomores skip past Loomis. Loomis fires a 3 that is good. Brock Loomis with his second 3 of the year. Hayes High's 4th of the afternoon, 41-16 on the Brock Loomis three-pointer. Just over 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Hayes High has outscored Scott City 11-0 in this quarter until Yeager buries a guarded 3, his third of the night. He has 12, 41-19. Kiefer against the full court pressure, brings it through, goes between a double team, no look past Loomis, lays it up and scores. Carson Kiefer averages 5 assists per ball game, maybe none prettier than that one right there. 43-19, Brock Loomis was the recipient of that pass. And now a jump ball is called, and it'll stay with Scott City. Kiefer dribbled between the legs, went between 2 players. He wrapped it around one of the 2, ran it down, and scored. Here's an inbound to a player we do not have on the roster. We'll check it for you. And the rebound on a missed three comes down to Lewis, and then a foul inside on Brock Loomis, his second. Just the third foul of the half, second on Hayes High. Easton Lorg, who has played in one other game this year, is in for Scott City. He has the ball, then whips it left side for Parker Gooden, and Parker threw it away. Scott City's 10th turnover. Here comes Carson Kiefer wanting to run. Stops on the left side with no advantage to Brock Loomis, who has 5 straight Hayes High points, out to Cranenwitter. Easton Lorg for Scott City, a 5'10 junior. Here's Cranenwitter driving, got it blocked. It lands out of bounds in the hands of a Scott City player. Remains with Hayes High. Kiefer to inbound, triggers into Cranenwitter. Thought about a step back three, doesn't shoot. And then over on the left side for Kiefer. He'll drive baseline, gets pushed down to the ground, and they say out of bounds to Scott City. Kiefer got pushed in the back. That's the reason he was on the ground. 7th Hayes High turnover. Scott City will bring Jackson Lewis out of the game, and returning is Evan Smith. All Hayes High in this quarter, a 13-3 advantage. First quarter 17-6, second quarter 13-10 in favor of Hayes High. Here's Yeager off a screen for a three, misses, rebound Kiefer. One-hand baseball outlet to the Indians. Cranenwitter who scores, and the Hayes High Indians make it 45-19. I believe that was Kiefer who had his 7th rebound, one off tying a career high. Here's Parker Gooden inside scoring. Parker has 4, 45-21. Then Hayes High steals the Scott City steals the outlet pass. A foul before the shot on the grounds against Brock Loomis, his third, with 13 seconds to go, third quarter. Culp in for Yeager. Hayes High with 3 first half turnovers, 5 in this quarter. Their season average is 13. Lob goes to Cranenwitter, stolen away, and then they called a double dribble on Hayes High. So a foul or a turnover on each team. 9 on Hayes High, 11 on Scott City. 45-21, Hayes by 24. This is Harrison King, underhands a pass to Easton Lorg, to Culp with 5 seconds. Back to Smith, out to King for 3 that barely draws iron, and that's the end of quarter number 3. A good quarter for the Indians. They lead by 24, 45-21 over the Scott City Beavers at the 35th Annual Orange and Black Classic on the Hayes High Sports Network.
I hope that you've signed on for some action, because you're going to get it.
Conservation is a global support to the heroes on the front line.
You can love the outdoors and live a healthy lifestyle. And that's the message I try to get out there all the time.
Diane ain't much of a living boy.
Outdoor Channel. We're wild about adventure.
This is Gerard Welbrock inviting you to join me for Tiger Talk. The program airs Monday evenings at 6 on Tiger Radio Mix 103, but you can also catch it on Eagle Cable Channel 14 and 614, Tuesday mornings at 10 and Tuesday evenings at 7, and of course always online at HayesPost.com. We record the program at Horizon Appliance and Mattress at 1501 East 27th and Hayes, so join us for Tiger Talk on the Tiger Sports Network.
This is Eagle TV.
Number 4 with the basketball, and a comfortable 24-point lead. The fewest points Hayes High's allowed in a game this year is 36. That was against Scott City, or rather against Garden City on Friday night. Scott City right now has 21 through 3 quarters. Cooper Young back from injury into the game, 5th time this year, 8th game in his career. Was injured right before the Liberal game. Hayes High throws it away for their 10th turnover. 3 under their season average. Here's the ball on the right side. Scott City throws it away, but out of bounds off of Dylan Reuter.
Hey, let's go!
Indian basketball brought to you by Roof Masters, Taco Shop, and Gibbs Auto Supply. Scott City to inbound on the left baseline, 4-4 on the season, led by Hunter Yeager at 16.5 a game. He has 12 on make that 4 free throws and 3 threes, and now Scott City lost the basketball. Swartz with the steal. Scott City's 12th turnover there, season average. Hayes High a little bit more deliberate here in quarter number 4. Still 2 more games over the next 2 days. Ball right baseline for Reuter. Over the top to Nunnery, around to Cooper Young. Passes an open 3, and then it goes inside to Reuter. Reuter lobs it out to Cranowiter, straight on 3, short. Rebound out of bounds, and it goes to Scott City. Cooper's older brother won the 6th Man Award here at this tournament. Drew Young won the 6th Man Award a number of years ago, had an outstanding tournament. Memory serves, he was coming off an injury at the time. Not a great start for the Indians on their first couple of possessions of the 4th quarter. Here is Rosine knocking in a 3, his 2nd of the season. He had played in 2 games and was 1 for 1 on 3s. 41-24. Indians almost throw it away. If Hayes High wasn't 6 inches taller on the jump ball at midcourt, they lose the ball, and now a foul on Rosine as he was trying to guard TJ Nunnery. 4 fouls in the second half, 2 on each team. 6:22 to go in the game. Indians up 45-24. They've yet to score in the 4th quarter. Nunnery lobs it in for Reuter. Reuter looks at the basket, now backs his man down, spins to the mid lane, and a whistle before the shot is against Parker Gooden, his 4th. 6:18 to go, 4th quarter. And the inbound on the baseline again, TJ Nunnery. Lobs it to Dalen Swartz. Dalen gets pushed, and a foul on Ronald Weathers, his 1st. 3 fouls on this possession by Scott City. And now Hayes High will inbound on the far sideline. Swartz, Cranowiter, Nunnery, Cooper Young, and Reuter, the 5 for the 6-2 Indians. 5 straight wins. Here's Nunnery behind the back, step through and misses, but he's fouled and will shoot 2. TJ scored a 3-pointer at the 6:40 mark of the 1st quarter and hasn't scored since. And Coach Brian Gentry upset about the foul calls with 6:08 to go in the quarter and the game. Free throw by Nunnery is good. TJ is 70% this year, 19 of 27. That's his 1st attempt tonight and just the 4th of the game for Hayes High. 46-24. 2nd free throw by Nunnery is up and good. 47-24. Nunnery with 5. Scott City had 4 fouls called him on that possession. I mean, it was them bodying up people. Here's a 3 by Lewis that's good. And a pair of 3s in the quarter for Scott City, matching their 2 from the 1st quarter. They did have 1 in the 3rd quarter. 47-27, 20-point game. Nunnery to the basket, scores. He's fouled, and a chance at a 3-point play. And depending who the foul is on, that would be 5 on Parker Gooden. It is on Ronald Weathers, his 2nd. So Nunnery to the line, where he's now at 7 points. Just hit 2 free throws. His and 1 free throw is no good. Missed it off to the right. And Jackson Lewis with his 4th rebound for the Scott City Beavers. Out of the Greater Western Athletic Conference, 3-pointer by Scott City's Rosine, no good. Nunnery with a long rebound out to Cooper Young. Reverse layup, no good. Missed it off the bottom of the rim, out of bounds to Scott City. If Cooper takes 1 more dribble, it's an up and under on the other side of the rim, but he didn't get himself quite in good enough position to use the backboard from the other side. 5.5 to go. 49-27. Indians up by 22. A drive by Parker Gooden. Turns, shoots, and misses. And Dalen Swartz with his 3rd rebound of the game. Battled foul trouble most of the first half. Hayes High against the now man-to-man of Scott City, and Parker Gooden just fouled out of the game. He reached through and tried to knock the ball out of Dalen Swartz's hands, and he hit him right upside the head. He'll foul out with 5:08 to go, scoring 4 points. Brock Loomis, Jordan Dale, and now Noah Weimer checking in. Noah's 5th game this year, 10th of his career, 6-foot sophomore. 1-1 for Dalen Swartz. 71% of the year, 7 of 8 in the last 2 games. And the free throw good. Hayes High 6 of 7 from the free throw line. Jace Linenberger checked back in as well with his game high 15. 5 points for Swartz, averaging 9.5 during this junior campaign. Free throw up and good. Swartz with 6, and that may do it for him as he checks out. And Brock Loomis checked in. So Brock Loomis, Carson Kiefer, Jordan Dale, Jace Linenberger, and Noah Weimer. So the Indians getting 4 sophomores out on the floor together. Sophomore class with a lot of talent in many sports. Here's Yeager, a 3 that's no good, and the rebound comes down to Noah Weimer. 51-27, some full court pressure. The Indians trying to get it across, in some trouble, and Hayes High will take a timeout. Oh, the near side official here calls a timeout. The one down on the other end called a 10-second violation. And the near side, the official closest to us, blew his whistle and pointed, and then the far side official raised his hands for the 10-second violation. They get together, and it is a timeout, Hayes High. That's a good piece of officiating, just getting together and working it out. Hayes High tomorrow will be here at the community building at 4:45. They will face the winner of either Beloit or Goodland, the winner of that game. That's at 6:30 tonight. Big matchup in the MIAA. Fort Hays State over on Mix 103 taking on Missouri Western, the surprise team of the MIAA. 9-8. Fort Hays at the free throw line. First 8 points from Casey Kinnitz. A pair of threes. Scott City full court pressure across the timeline to Weimer. A low pass gets into the hands of Brock Loomis, who scores. He has 7. That was a great pass from Noah Weimer. 53-27. That pass off of the moment it left his hands on the bounce and into Brock Loomis's hand. Maybe got a foot off the ground the entire time. Scott City brings in a new player and a push against the Indians' Jace Linenberger. Carter Gooden is in for the first time. And from the information we received, didn't see that Carter, a sophomore, had ever played this year. In fact, he doesn't even have a height listed in the program. A 3-pointer air balls from Yeager. Rebound Kiefer matching his career high with 8. Outlets a pass up to Linenberger, who has 17 on the layup. And another good night for Linenberger. And another good night on assists for Carson Kiefer. 3 points, 8 rebounds, and a whole handful of assists. Here's a jumper in the lane, good, by Jackson Lewis, who has 5 points, all in the fourth quarter, 55-29. Brock Loomis out into the hands of Carson Kiefer. Kiefer, a little spin move around his defender, is fouled. And Kiefer will get a 1-and-1 at the free throw line on the foul against Blaine Culp. Kiefer this year, 59%, 10 of 27 from the stripe. And Hayes High will make some substitutions. Wes Oakley in for the second time this year. Free throw is up and good. Ashton Hernandez checks in as well. First free throw by Kiefer, good. He has 4. It's a bonus free throw. 3:37 remaining in the game. Free throw misses. Oakley with the rebound. It's loose on the floor. Jump ball belongs to Scott City. Wesley Oakley got into the ball game on Friday against Garden City. Now gets in tonight. 6'1" sophomore. Scott City basketball, mentioned Ashton Hernandez in, third time this year, 5'10" sophomore. Left wing 3 misses by Scott City, and the rebound comes down to the Hayes High Indians. Hernandez, left side for Weimer. Weimer double teamed, lost the basketball off his knee, out of bounds for the Indians. 11th turnover. So Wesley Oakley, Ashton Hernandez, Brock Loomis, and Cooper Young. 3 sophomores, a junior and a senior to finish this thing out. Blaine Culp comes in. Blaine Culp leaves. Harrison King back in for Scott City. Fewest points Hayes High has given up in a game this year, 36. That was against Garden City on Friday. They've given up 29 to Scott City here in the first round of the Orange and Black Classic. Yeager, a 3, good. his fourth of the game, has 15, and now Scott City full court pressure, 56-32, just inside 3 minutes to go in the game. Here's Hernandez into the left corner for Oakley. Driving, getting it to Young. Young on the baseline. Bumped up and under, through the contact, misses, and then a foul on Hayes High. Boy, Young just got moved around in there on the shot attempt. It was definitely a foul on Brock, his fourth, but man, Scott City just abused Cooper Young inside as he was trying to shoot. Hayes High basketball brought to you by Progressive Physical Therapy, HayesPost.com, Midwest Energy, and Heartland Building Center. 56-32, Hayes High has led the entire way. Closest this thing was 6-3. Cooper Young, a near steal, a drive by Smith, his layup good. Jackson Lewis has 7 all in this quarter, 56-34. Now the Indians throw it away against full court pressure. Their 12th turnover. Up top, a 3 from King is good. Their third of the quarter. King's first points. Now Hayes High throws it away on the inbound again. 56-37. Some young pups learning against the varsity offense. Drive by Smith. Blocking foul, and the shot good by Scott City. 56-39, and Jason Lindenberger will come back into the game as Brock Loomis fouls out with 2:02 remaining, scores 7. So the score back to a 17-point differential. It had been at 28 at 55-27. Free throw misses. A push in the back for the rebound by Rosine, and a 3 on the way, no good by Lewis. Offensive rebound is stolen away by Oakley. Now Oakley lobs it out to Hernandez. Hernandez tries to bring it up the far side to Lindenberger. Right-handed layup is good, and that's a new career high for Jason Lindenberger, who has 19, 58-39. Hayes High with the lead. Minute and a half to go. Smith fakes on a 3, out to Yeager from 25, no good. Rebound by Oakley. He is then tied up. It stays with the Hayes High Indians. Scott City's made 4 3-pointers here in the fourth quarter, and really willing to just let them fly. Hayes High attempted just 2 in the third quarter, 1 here in the fourth quarter. Hernandez up to Weimer. Weimer brings it up to Lindenberger. Lindenberger drives baseline, spins, in some trouble, gets it out to Weimer. Minute 15 to go, and a travel on Hayes High. Their 14th turnover, 1 over their season average. Now Scott City brings in Isaac Tarango, a 6'1 junior. Tarango comes in, and for Scott City, another new player not given to us beforehand, and that one is not listed in the program either. So, mystery player number 1, he wears number 30 into the ball game. Here's a 3 from Smith that's no good. Hernandez with the backside rebound. Minute to go, Hayes up 58-39. They'll pick up their 6th win in a row. No look pass from Hernandez, gets it into Oakley, who scores. And the Hayes High Indians sophomore has his first varsity points. The bench loves it, 60-39. Weimer with a near steal. 45 seconds to go in the game. Smith a spin down the lane. Kick out, a 3 from Rosine is good. His 2nd of the game, 3rd of the year. 60-42. Now Weimer gets bumped. Got it to Cooper Young. 30 seconds to go. Here's Oakley. Gets it to Lindenberger. Lindenberger lays it up and scores. Lindenberger with 21. He looked at the bench. He wanted to know if he was allowed to score it or not, or if he should pull that back out. 62-42. Hayes up by 20. New career high for Lindenberger at 21. Jumper good by Harrison King. Lob up ahead to Oakley. Pump fake. Layup good by Oakley with 5 seconds to go. And that will do it. Hayes High wins 64-44, a 20-point victory over the Scott City Beavers. 6 in a row for the Indians, who are 7-2 now. A 21-point outing from Jason Lindenberger off the bench. Double-double for Dylan Reuter, 10 points, 10 rebounds as they outlast the Scott City Beavers by 20, moving to the semifinals of the Orange and Black Classic in Colby on Friday. For the Hayes High Indian Sports Network, I'm Dustin Armbruster. Nothing from the fourth quarter and those previous ones we talked about.